the latest Panthers news and opinions from the fan perspective.
Tony Dunn with Carolina Cat Chronicles here. Carolina held its 5th training camp in 5 days, and everyone is abuzz with McCaffrey fever. Even Jonathan Stewart has tooted the McCaffrey train, gushing, "One-on-one, no one in the league can defend him." McCaffrey showed how nasty he could be in the open field when he hit Shaq with a double move that Stewart described as deadly. He blew past Kuechly in one-on-ones as well. It wasn't all fun and games for McCaffrey, who didn't have the same luck he had in the open field between the tackles. Stewart had the day off, so he got some extra practice and got to meet KK Short up close and personal. McCaffrey did have his first drop of camp on a pass from Derek Anderson. The Dream Boy then spent extra time working on the jugs machine afterwards. It's showing what scouts meant by the best overall prospect they had seen. This guy is so fresh and so clean. Cam Newton was pulled from practice a little early, the coaching staff citing that he was a little fatigued. Given that Cam Newton is fresh off a shoulder surgery, the 5th straight practice was a good time to give the guy a little rest. They did it for Peppers and the Khalil brothers, who were both given vet days off. Newton's fatigue may not have just been physical alone. He threw 2 interceptions, one pick by Shaq Thompson and one by Daryl Worley, both visibly irritating Cam Newton.
Did you say anything to Cam after you got it?
Oh, no. Yeah. Nothing needs to be said. We can see it all in his eyes when he's pissed off.
You say that with a bigger smile on your face.
Oh yeah, pissing Cam off is definitely one of our goals. It's unlisted, but it's definitely one of them.
The contest between Cam and the defense continues as it does every year. Newton got his jabs in early as he scrambled up the middle and popped up to do his signature first down sign. It seems to be a little more up and down for Funchess looking from the outside, but from the inside, it's more up, it seems. He had a hard time holding onto a ball after getting popped by Coleman, but he also had the play of the day described by Max Henson when he blew past Worley on a slant route in red zone drills. Rivera once again said he was underused last season, so expect Funchess to get his shot early and often. "We've got to find ways to get the ball in his hands," Rivera said. "He's a good target for Cam, and he works hard at it. He's having a good start to camp." We're hearing Shaq Thompson's name a lot this year. You'll see that clip of McCaffrey burning by him most today, but he's been in the heart of all the action in what Ron Rivera called the toughest stretch of camp. It's going to be interesting to see how Carolina tries to work Thompson into the scheme because, as Coach Rivera stated earlier this week, he's too productive of a guy for us to rotate him on and off. Rivera had a big grin when he was asked about Andy Lee working on directional punts. He noted that he expects the kicking battles to heat up as Carolina gets closer to the preseason. When asked about Gano having a good day, he said, "Yeah, he did, and it should be expected. He's a 7-year veteran." Rivera wasn't ready to deal too much praise for Gano's 8 of 8 in practice, but this is how he approaches any type of kudos reporters are hoping to deal out in these post-practice interviews. Injury report: Captain Munnerlyn and Curtis Samuel were once again held out of practice for hamstrings. Safety Travell Dixon left practice with an ankle injury, and Zeke Bigger almost blew chunks in what Rivera described as a stomach ailment. The Panthers have tomorrow off, and will pick back up on Tuesday. Be sure to check in at CarolinaCatChronicles.com for the latest Panthers news and opinions from the fan perspective.